Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Fiscal Talk. My name is Theodora. I'm a marketing manager here at Fiscal Solutions, and I am really excited today as I have my dear colleague Stefan Dietrich, our legal consultant in our Fiscal Talk. Stefan, welcome to Fiscal Talk.
Thank you, Theodora. It's always a pleasure to be a guest on Fiscal Talk.
Thank you. It's always great to work with you. And I know I always say I'm really excited about each episode, but I really am because in each episode, we're really discussing important fiscal topics. And anyone who has worked with fiscalization knows how each topic can be really important. And we have to look closely at any of the questions regarding fiscalization. So today we are exploring one really interesting topic, and that is the connection between GDPR and fiscalization in Germany. General Data Protection Regulation that entered into force in European Union in May of 2018 is one of the toughest privacy laws in the world. How does this law work with fiscalization in Germany is something we wanted to talk about today. You're an expert on the topic. We had a lot of clients asking these questions. So please tell us what does your expertise say on this topic.
Okay, thank you so much for this introduction. Like you said, we had a real client question about this topic, and it's a real life situation that you can run into. As you said, GDPR is pretty tough on privacy and data protection. So when we think about fiscalization, we do not necessarily think about GDPR and how to be compliant with it. But this is a very important topic since as a retailer, a lot of data from your customers will be saved in your system. And you maybe have loyalty programs or some other reward programs or gift cards or something like that, and you can be in a situation that you have to save a lot of personal information from your clients. So GDPR gives a right to everyone, it's called right to be forgotten, to ask any company to delete their personal data. But it doesn't give us a process and how this request should be handled. So we're going to talk about a few tips, like practical tips, how you can handle a request for data deletion, because it can be problematic. As you might know, in Germany, one of the bases of fiscalization is a technical security element, which signs every transaction, and it also saves the data in Germany. So if one of your customers asks for data deletion, you have 1 month to respond to it according to the GDPR. And if there are some extra circumstances, for example, it's hard to find the data, you can get up to 2 months extra.
Yeah, but we know that in the fiscalization world, that is pretty short, right?
Yes, that is absolutely true. Especially if you are a big company or you have many requests, then it can be very challenging to fix every request that's sent your way. So first of all, you have to be prepared that you might have more than one request at one single time. So first of all, you need to train your staff to create a central repository for every request. So requests for data deletion can be made in writing or given verbally, and you have to delete all the data. So you have to train your employees to respond to the requests appropriately, to log them, to file them, and to maybe create a draft response, like a draft written response, just to notify your customers that you will process their request. So then you should remove all the data, all the customers' data, private data, from production, development, and backup system. And that's where some of the problems will arise, because usually the data in the backup systems and data that has been archived is saved in a way that it's impossible to delete a single file, for example, or a single line of data. So in that case, there are some exceptions. So you will have to notify the customer that put in the request that all the data will be deleted, that everything that's possible to be deleted is deleted, and you'll have to give a written proof that some data cannot be deleted. So you have to guarantee that you will not use this data as long as you have it, because there are some retention time spans where you have to save the data, And as soon you can delete your archives according to law, you will delete the data connected to this particular customer. It's also your responsibility as a company that has received a request to delete data to notify all third parties that you might have shared that data with. So not only do you have to delete everything that is in your possession, but you also have to notify third parties and they'll have to give you a written response. So it can be quite a process, especially when dealing with archived files.
Wow, what a process! Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely can turn into a complex one. Thank you, Stephanie, for explaining this into detail. I must mention, I assume other European Union countries have maybe some different, let's say, views on this connection between GDPR and fiscalization. So we will definitely have to explore that in some other fiscal talks. To everyone who is watching us, we are slowly coming to an end of this episode. So if you're looking for more information about main receipt elements in fiscalization in Germany, definitely watch the previous episodes and also stay tuned for more fiscal talks about Germany with Stefan next week, next Tuesday, as we will also cover a very important topic about fiscalization in Germany, but I'm not going to tell you what will it be. Until then, you can definitely also visit our fiscal portal. And of course, if you have any additional questions or regarding this topic or some other fiscal topics, definitely comment below, as we would love to hear from you, as well as if you have any suggestions about what would you like to hear from us in Fiscal Talk. Stefane, thank you again. I also wish you a great day and I will see you soon.
Thank you so much. See you next week.
See you. See you, everyone. Bye.